Welcome to Crashing Game Night. My name is Matt Yoria. Crashing Game Night tonight is one of the hosts of the Good Game MTG podcast, Pierre McDermott.
What up? How you guys doing?
And as always, the beanied one, Gerard Barrera.
Hello, how's it going, my nerds? Today is a glorious day because we are joined by the great Pierre. How'd you doing?
The legend, Pierre.
The legend.
The legend, the mythic.
It's like I haven't seen you in forever.
I know.
I know.
Man.
Except for like we watched What If last night.
Last night. But, hey guys, how's it going?
And joining us is our version of Trevor, Babyface Diawolski.
Trevor.
Oh
I don't get it.
I don't get it
Trevor.
either. I was cute. I was confused
Really?
for a second.
Trevor is the name of the character who plays the Mandarin.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that was straight up.
I would kill for his British accent, though. I know he doesn't really have that, but like,
Trevor
I would
Flash.
kill for that
Yeah.
version.
He is British. He just isn't.
Is he?
He isn't.
Hey,
He's
but
not
he-
from
Yeah.
Liverpool. in real
But he
life.
doesn't have the same accent that he plays with
Yeah,
Trevor,
he's
right?
not. He's not
Okay.
from Liverpool. He doesn't have the
No, no.
Liverpoolian
Yes.
accent.
And
And,
Jerry,
It's a terrible.
I feel,
Liverpoolian accent.
Jerry, I feel like I've missed out on your glasses for a while. What's up with that?
That's
We
true.
need we
I
need to
actually
But first,
group together so that way Matt doesn't.
I actually just took him off last episode.
we're missing somebody because he ditched us last week, but the man with the couch is back,
There he is.
looking more like
And
a
yes,
Lion
look,
King and not.
I'm
a
liking
Lion
I'm
Cub.
liking the beard.
The
The beard is coming
good.
in
It's
nice.
coming back.
Coming back.
It's
coming
guys.
very
Beard's
nice.
Coming back.
You still got a
Jason.
little bit of a mane, a little bit.
Lydia.
I see full mane. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
No, there was
I
a
don't know.
full.
No, not quite there yet.
Yeah.
It's
my-
still full mane.
How's it going, guys? How's it going? I know you missed me. I know you missed this. Pierre, welcome to the couch. Another butt on there. I love it. Welcome.
Another
Thank
butt
you.
on there.
I appreciate the welcome. I like the couch. I think it's an upgrade since the last time I've seen the
Yeah,
couch.
It
and
is,
Actually,
very
I
much
was
so.
talking with some one of my
I
friends,
do,
Justin.
I do appreciate that.
He said I might need to get a new one pretty soon, but it's like, you know what? I'll give it some time. I'll give it a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Maybe when Black Friday comes
Hey, you
around,
know what?
maybe I'll
You
get
need
one,
when you
right?
know when you need to get a new couch when you want to get a new couch.
Yeah, exactly. man.
Boom.
Jason, what's the shirt? I want to see this shirt.
Boom.
I feel
So-
like you've worn it before. Oh, okay.
I have
Empty.
worn it before. It is empty. It's the Catherine shirt that comes on the first
Oh, it's
one.
Catherine.
Oh,
Oh,
is that
okay.
the Catherine with the C?
Catherine. I prefer the Catherine with the K, sir, but
I
'cause
don't
I'm
know.
a man.
Like I have to
The
say,
game
man,
is
man,
Catherine
sir.
with a C.
yes.
I really do
It
have to
is?
say,
Oh,
man,
Catherine with the C.
like I don't know where you find them, but you really do find the most like ironic, like obscure shirts, and I love it. Like
Yeah.
No, how he
you
finds
still
them
know my
Says-
because they're
says the
meant to
guy that
be,
found
Jerry.
that
They're
Thor
meant to
helmet.
be.
That's true.
Says the guy that found the Thor helmet on
That
ThinkGeek.
is-
I'm pretty
that
sure
is
that's a
true.
good place to start.
So
but like you always have those good shirts, man. And you know my favorite, but you had to retire it, the Flash shirt.
Oh,
R.I.P. man. Oh, dude, it
yeah.
was it was a
run
cool shirt.
in the Speed
So-
Force? What happened?
It was a Flash drive dressed as Flash running.
Yeah,
That's
it was
classic. I
the
like
Flash
that.
Drive. Yeah.
Let's-
Oh man, I love.
let's
it.
do
I
some.
like that.
Let's do some catching up with Pierre
What's up?
because one, we haven't actually seen him in person in quite a while.
I haven't
Been
seen
a
him in
bit.
years.
It's been
Years.
Yeah.
It's been like 6 months.
It was.
Has it, yeah, has it?
Yeah,
me,
you-
like, it was the last Cali
you
trip.
flew in Cali visit.
Do you?
Yeah,
do
that's
you
true, 'cause
Realize
I've
that was
only-
that was a year ago, guys.
Yeah.
That was September.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
almost-
Was it a
Yeah.
year?
True. It's
Actually, no,
almost-
that-
actually
2019.
almost a whole year. It's actually
Yeah.
a week early from a
Yeah,
whole
September
year.
of
24th.
2020.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That is true.
Craziness.
That is true. Look at
Since-
you, Matt.
Craziness.
Look at you, Matt, with your math skills. Doing all those math
Hey.
skills. Look at
Better than
that.
Theo.
Shush. Shush.
The baby
And,
face is there for a reason.
and since then, Pierre, you've actually started a podcast.
I did.
Ew.
I heard you
Yeah.
guys. Well, for years I was listening to some person with a beanie, yelling around and
He still
being
does.
dumb.
Nothing's changed.
And
Yeah, nothing probably has changed.
you know,
I'm
I just remember.
G.
I always remember to live, like, laugh, and all the other fun stuff that's behind him right now. Yeah, no, I remember, you know, for years it was going on, and you guys were doing this, and I actually started listening to you guys probably about 2 years ago. I was like listening to it periodically. I wasn't a big podcast person as a whole. Then I started to get a lot more active and started like walking and running and so on and so forth. And I needed something else, and I started listening to you guys more. And then I touched base with both of you guys, with Matt and Jerry, and I was like, you know, I think I'm going to start something because I like Magic and I like Commander and I like playing these games, and let's do this. And you guys were really, I have to thank you guys for being very welcoming and
Of course,
very
man.
Dude, that's a
informative and
massive compliment.
everything.
Massive
Yeah.
compliment to inspire somebody to start their own podcast.
Right?
That's pretty cool.
Me and my cohort, Mark Metropolis, aka Metropolis, real name's Mark Metrocos. We both realized that we wanted to start a podcast. We were big fans of Commander. We were trying to figure out kind of our way in. And
Yeah.
started it up. Now we're on episode 26. In
Nice.
6 months.
Wow.
We'll be
Nice.
6 months
Nice.
for episode 26. So yeah,
There you go.
very, very cool. We're liking it. We're nothing like you guys as far as, like, I'm sure. But we just celebrated our, what was it? 2,000 download? Like,
Nice.
Dang, there you
Yeah.
go.
Awesome, man.
Congratulations.
yeah, we had a little bit of a over the phone
Little celebration.
cheers.
Yeah.
And all that. What I was really
But-
stoked about listening to you guys is I heard a rumor that the Babyface and the Matt play the Magic every once in a while, and then I heard the Babyface and the Matt play Magic on the arena, and I was like, what? And then I heard that the Babyface and the Matt had decks in the past but are afraid to get back into it for reasons, and I'm like, no, don't be afraid, the water's warm, baby.
Do you mean like physical
New peeps
decks?
are always welcome. New players are
Because like
always welcome.
I'm
Physical decks,
fearful
no.
for
Yeah.
physical. I'm fearful on behalf of my wallet, and Matt knows
Yes.
exactly why.
Yeah.
Because I have no control.
Well,
Yeah.
funny you
Play
say
sets
that.
of every card.
myself
Look underneath your
included in that.
tables,
Like,
You'll find a gift. No.
So wait, what?
No. But for
Nothing down
$20
there.
you can get a commander deck, pre-made commander
not
deck,
even,
and have
like,
a good
yeah.
time.
I don't play pre-made.
no, Commander,
but it
dude.
gives you a
All you gotta do is
baseline.
whatever you have back in the day. We're good. We
That's the
Gucci,
best
man.
thing about it.
That's
Matt
why
had- Matt
I
had a
love
really
Commander.
good-
Jason,
Matt
are you
had-
telling me you play the Magic as well?
He does.
Sir.
He's on Arena. He hasn't manned up to play Matt or I on Arena yet.
Yeah, because I don't like.
He
I don't
still
like
needs
the sets
to.
right now.
Do
I
you
really
have
don't.
the physical cards, the Jason?
Hell yeah, sir! Look at this.
Oh, yes, he
Hold on,
does.
What the
Oh,
hell?
sweet.
sir.
Jason?
Trying to get my old deck back together, sir.
Look at
Here.
you.
Oh,
There it
go.
is.
Oh,
There it
there you
is.
What
go.
is this?
There's
Trying to
Arena.
get my
What
old
is
deck
this?
together,
Yeah.
man. Like last couple
will-
times I went to
we-
Frankenstein's.
Kudos to the Magic players. Kudos. I
But
hope
Matt,
you
Matt,
guys-
Matt, show,
touch
Matt shows
base
the
there.
app, but it shows that he hasn't played for a while because there's a download.
Oh, I played yesterday. I
Oh, okay.
touched it today.
There's a, too many
new
damn
set- the new
downloads
set
for
is
it.
just right now. Yeah, the new set just came
Oh,
out.
okay.
The Innistrad set for the werewolves, which is terrible.
I'm just so
Mm.
glad I just decided to play historic, so I don't have to worry.
You're
about
lucky that you came in
constantly-
when historic was a thing. You're
Yes.
lucky that, because otherwise it's just mainly standard. And have you been enjoying historical versus standard on Arena?
I
Pierre?
don't play base historic. I think it's good. I think it can be really fun, and I look at it kind of like modern.
Yeah,
It's just like modern.
much.
It's like
Mhm.
altered modern for what the cards that are there.
Yeah.
But I do, however, like Brawl historic.
Oh, I haven't really played much Brawl. I forget what Brawl is.
That is play some Brawl. Brawl is essentially Commander.
Okay, just
and
smaller.
Brawl Historic is essentially Commander, just using the historic cards.
Oh, cool. Okay,
it's a 100 card deck.
I gotta check that out.
I will have to
So,
do
yeah.
that.
Okay.
I will happily
Yeah.
play both of you guys. anytime.
Yes.
Cool. Magic.
Yeah, see, Jerry,
yeah,
this is what I feel
Jerry,
like.
you just
when
gotta
you
jump
guys
on the
start
train,
talking-
Jerry.
Now
Let
you
me
guys
just say-
Jump on the train.
Let me just say,
this is like
Jerry,
years
this is what I
going.
feel like when you
am
guys
by
start
Jerry.
talking Marvel.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
talk about Marvel like all day. I'm
you
like,
know what, Jason?
Let me go get myself
You know
a
what, Jason?
drink.
I get it. I get it.
Let me
Okay.
go. Let me go step outside. You know, like you can
Okay.
take your 5 minutes. And, yeah, exactly, Jerry.
Okay. Okay. All right.
See, I got out of Magic
Dick.
back in 2018 when I moved to Virginia because that whole environment out there is toxic as hell.
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah,
you said that.
I think you
And-
could definitely find pools of
Because-
toxicity.
Well, a lot of it was because I was right there by Star City Games. You know,
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
that's
they're right there in
right.
Roanoke. So
And there's everybody's just gonna buy up
everybody-
everything.
they were buying up everything, building the $500 decks to play in tournaments, and it's like,
So this is a
okay.
good point for me to say
So-
that I'm sponsored by Star City Games. No.
I don't.
I mean,
care.
at least
No.
it's not you, Pierre, saying these things, so I think
Yeah.
it's
yeah,
fine.
Yeah, you're good.
So I ended up getting rid of my Magic collection, and I jumped over to Final Fantasy TCG, which is a.
how's that going for you?
I handed off my cards when I left my crew. And it was just like, for me, it
Yeah.
was more, I just didn't have the time to play with having the new baby and stuff. So I was going down, once every other week. So I kind of handed off my decks and said, use these to help other players learn the game. And we already had decks and stuff built and whatnot.
That's nice of you. That's cool.
But yeah, a couple months back, I decided let's see what this whole Magic arena is all about, and I'm fine playing it digitally, because I don't need to go spend a whole bunch of money on physical cards and stuff like that. I can earn packs and just open packs and
And then
whatever.
pick and
So,
choose your cards with wild cards, so that way you can build your dream deck. And
which that
Make Theo cry,
yeah,
milling
pretty
him to
much.
death.
sometimes there's
did
the occasion that I'll piss off Matt with a combo that make it so I make sure I don't lose.
I
Mm.
milled.
Oh yeah, I remember. I saw you do that one.
It's so
I
funny to look at
milled,
Jerry like pretending like he
right?
understands what's going on right now.
Right.
Shut up.
Yeah, he did understand. He did understand the game. We explained it as we were going, at least.
Yeah. I totally know it.
Yeah, everything.
I'm sorry.
I milled out a 225 card deck last night on turn 6.
Wait, what was that? No, there was one that was bigger that you screenshot me, didn't you?
Yes, but no, last
Yeah,
night.
okay.
It was
Just
like
last night?
Literally
Okay.
turn 6 dropped my big mill card on a kicker and milled out 225 cards. It was great.
This is why I
Nice.
stopped playing. This is why I stopped playing.
That's
by the
why
way.
you should play, because
No,
now
no,
you
no, no.
think now you have no, absolutely, because it's that moment when he goes, I did that, and you go, okay, try me.
No,
And you
Exactly.
do your darndest to be
this is
So
That's
how-
exactly
this is how
what I
Magic
did,
is.
because I played his mill deck,
Not
and he
today,
completely
Matt.
milled
Not
me, and I
today.
had nothing to do.
But no,
And-
this is what,
I
this is
still
what I'm saying.
won.
Like to all the Magic people, like this has been true for the longest time. Either blue is too overpowered or blue is too underpowered, and then everyone starts crying about it, and it's like all the other colors don't matter.
No, I cry about red. Red is just
I mean,
awful.
there was
I
only
hate
one
red.
section. There's only one
Hey,
section when
hey,
red
hey.
deck wins was
No,
actually
no,
like,
and don't even start with
big-
your oppression. Don't start with your oppression
Leave
with blue
oppression
red.
out of
Don't
it.
even
Sorry
start.
about
Don't
that.
even start.
Other than that, it's always been blue something. Blue something.
Blue is really strong. You're right.
Blue is strong.
Yeah,
Blue is
that's
very
why
strong,
people-
but
Blue is the
people are
most
like, "Oh, you know what?"
flexible color.
No. Blue is the most used and overpowered because it's either overpowered like there's no tomorrow, and you get a turn 1, turn 2 in the in the standard decks, or you get like this. It's too underpowered, and nobody plays blue for that set.
Kind of depends, but I mean, like blue is the most flexible color because it gives you the most options. Really, like it gives you the most
mean,
flexibility to play your deck.
It
Yeah.
does, but it's never. It's like if it's underpowered, nobody uses it at all. It's not even good as a support.
So, hey Theo,
I just love
my,
Jerry's face right now. He's like so
So-
interested and confused at the same time.
So
It's
does
like-
blue like stand for a color or like
Yes, it is a color.
well, I know a color, but like a designation, or does it stand for like mage or
It
warrior?
stands for it stands for island for the most part, which is just like water
A form
or
of
whatever.
mana.
It's a form
Yeah.
of mana, but it's
Okay,
also
okay.
the
Which is
color
magic
of
power. I get it.
the primary cards, and it mainly focuses against control for the most part. So you're controlling the board as best as
Like,
possible. You
Yeah,
get to
control
keep as
brain
many
games.
cards that you can
Yeah.
have in your hand, or prevent the player from being able to play anything, wipe the board,
So-
whatever. It's as much control as ever.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
it's pretty
okay.
much you play their game. That's it.
Yes, you play their deck for them pretty
You
much.
play
It's
their
just like,
deck
you're not
for
going to
them.
do this.
They
I'll
just-
allow
they just
this,
are
maybe.
there. Yeah, and then,
So
All right.
before we move on, I just gotta say, Theo, my original mill deck, the Rogues
Yes.
Gallery, it is
Okay.
now no longer legal for standard.
Oh, okay, for standard. Okay, I was
Yeah,
going to
yeah,
say.
because the
Oh, really?
It was
the
just like
rotation,
yeah,
rotation just happened. Yeah.
Yeah, part
All
of my
this-
rogues just went poof. So
because it got rid of 3 sets for standard, right?
Mhm. All the Strixhaven stuff
Yeah.
is just
Yeah.
Oh, that was
yeah,
such a
all the straights.
good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jerry, get into it.
Hey,
Get
hey
into
Jerry,
it,
Jerry, say mana
Mana.
and tap that mana. You're a Magic player already. Look at you.
Thank you. Tap that mana.
so speaking of
But for the people with dirty
magic-
minds, it's not technically a dirty thing.
no, it's not. But so speaking of magic, we, other than Jason, have seen Shang-Chi.
Yes.
Yes.
So
I'm actually gonna
I'm-
watch tomorrow night.
Attaboy.
Hey,
you're actually
Well,
gonna watch
he,
it.
he,
Yeah,
he did
it's
say
a-
he would go
it's
see
a
the
movie.
movies.
It's a movie.
He'd avoid the
so, you know.
shows.
That's true. That's true.
Okay,
think
so
you'll like
then,
it.
And it's progressing forward, not regressing like a movie that was previously done
that's
by
true.
Marvel.
Jason, are you telling us that we can't? This isn't going to be a spoiler cast, that we have to give our spoiler-free impressions of Shang-Chi?
No, you can spoil away. I'm gonna be right back for 5 minutes then.
Okay, cool. So he just
Okay.
told us he- so
Someone text Jason
No,
when,
bro,
when,
I'm-
when
I'm-
spoilers
so
are.
to the
Right.
To the
We'll just
listeners
call
out
him and
there-
play
I'm
it
gonna
for him.
so to the listeners out there, this is going to be a spoiler cast. So we can actually talk a little bit about some of the big points of the movie and whatnot.
Spoilers.
So if you have not seen the movie, you're going to want to advance further on in the show, like 15 minutes. We'll be done. So I gotta say, for me, that was a great movie.
Oh,
I thoroughly enjoyed
absolutely.
it.
I thought it was a
I told
great
Jerry,
movie.
I told Jerry it's now like up there as my favorite Marvel movie
I put it in my top
in the
5.
in the MCU.
That really,
So-
like, I have to say again, man.
Those are
that's
some
what
strong
saying-
words there,
those are-
man.
yeah, man.
I mean, well, okay, are we considering Spider-Man like Far From Home?
I'm
and
considering everything.
are those
like,
in the MCU?
Oh, yeah.
yeah, Spider-Man
Okay,
are in the
then-
MCU.
Then Shang-Chi is going to be in my top 5.
Yeah, but it's not your top.
No, Guardians is still my number 1.
Ooh.
Okay.
Actually, Guardians doesn't make my top 5.
Yeah, I don't think Guardians makes my top 5 either,
Guardians
but I
doesn't
do
make mine either.
appreciate the fact that you like Guardians so much.
I just it's just
Actually,
fun. I love
what
it.
the funny
mean-
thing, Guardians is like 6 on my list.
I mean, like, well, I put it with that. I'm the baby, so Matt I feel like Matt appreciates the 80s references a little bit more than I do.
What's your top 3 then, Matt?
My top 3, so my 2 and 3 is going to be 2 at Far From Home.
Okay.
For Spider-Man. And my number 3, although this doesn't make a lot of people's even top 10, but Iron Man 3.
Really?
So okay,
Really?
for me though, it's I
That
love
was
that
like-
tastes a little sour. What-
Yeah, that was the cruelest movie.
I
Can you recover from that
enjoyed it.
cringe, Jerry? Jeez.
Ooh.
I mean, here's the thing: is I thoroughly enjoyed it. A lot of it was the Iron Legion. Essentially,
Okay.
I mean, not in its purest comic book form.
That
it was
movie
still-
made your top 3 from like the last
because I had
10
fun with it.
minutes of the movie.
Sometimes
enjoyed
the
the
last
movie.
10 minutes
To
can
each
make
their
an
own.
entire
Jerry,
movie, dude.
Jerry, to each their
Sometimes
own.
I can make a movie.
Yeah, I'm just okay.
But
All right.
yeah,
But
I'm
it's
with
just-
you a little bit, Jerry. I get you.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it if you know, it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't make even people's top 10s list. It doesn't. But
Mhm.
for me, I thoroughly
What's your
enjoyed
number
it. Had a
4?
lot of
I just
fun.
need to know all of them now.
Let's just go through all
I'm kind of
30.
feel like it's in your
I'm
top
low
5.
key,
My
like,
number-
Shang-Chi. So is
my
Shang-Chi
number-
4 or is it 5?
Shang-Chi is 4.
Okay.
And I mean, honestly, it would be more like a 3A, 3B type thing that's like right there.
Hmm.
For me, Far From Home is still better.
Okay.
Just the story that Peter goes through. But then my number 5 is Captain Marvel.
Okay.
And
I'm a little
again,
surprised by that. I'm a little surprised
part
by
of
that.
part of it is honestly the references to my old
To the 80s.
career.
Blockbuster.
And to one of my favorite directors in Kevin Smith.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
they had the whole, you know, the fact that Jay and Silent Bob is in the MCU essentially.
Mhm. And the Mallrats reference.
Mallrats, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be it. And then my number 6 would be Endgame.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting
I got
list.
You, Jerry. I got you. Me
Interesting
our eyebrows-
list.
Our eyebrows went the same way.
Interesting list. I will say.
Okay.
So wait a minute. So what's your number 1? You never said your number
Yeah,
1.
you
You did. It was
said it
Galaxy.
was
Guardians.
It was Guardians of the
Guardians.
Galaxy.
That's right. That's right. Guardians. Sorry.
Yep.
That's right.
He heard Iron Man 3 as number 3. Was
Okay.
wipe the memory.
I respect I respect the choices because you have a connection to those choices. You have an emotional connection to those choices. So I can't talk you down to those colors. Those numbers. Those are great.
And I think that's an ode to Marvel for still like connecting to
you
the older generation
for sure.
and such.
That older generation.
Pay
Did you see
homage.
that slam that he just did right there?
I mean,
He was like the older generation.
as long as we're going to
I
be
mean-
calling me baby, I mean, I got to stick with it.
Hey, all right, Cabbage Patch Kid.
I could never pull
You
off
know?
those locks. I would totally go redhead though. I would totally do that.
Have you not seen the bald ones when they're
No.
first born? Yeah.
Okay. I could see it with the cheeks. I think they need to be a little bigger. Maybe pinch them a bit.
So what do you guys? I mean, honestly, so what do you guys think on the movie and some of the
Dude,
No
the higher
spoilers
points?
or
I
spoilers?
thought spoilers is
Oh
fine.
no,
Yeah, spoilers.
spoiler
fine.
cast.
Yeah, spoiler cast.
Yeah.
I thought it was an amazing movie. I thought it was one of the most well-paced Marvel movies out of the entire
agree.
MCU.
That's
I thought
fair.
they did really good of the amount of length for climax and then eased off just a little bit to build some character, build some story, and brought it right back up and had that little bit of a roller coaster, but it was nice and consistent.
I agree. I think that it was a good movie. I think for me that I thought that Simu Limu.
Yeah.
Or
Or Simliu, I think. Simliu? I don't know how to say his name.
I actually really like him as an actor. I
Agreed.
like him in like Kim's Convenience Store. If you've never seen it, strongly suggest it. He's hilarious.
It's such a funny
And
show.
he's so good in it, and he brings a lot of stuff to the table, which you haven't really seen with a lot of Marvel actors, which is great. That being said, he was not my favorite character in that whole movie, and I wouldn't even put him probably in the top 5.
Who is your
Probably
favorite character in the movie?
characters. No,
Primarily with him
I just thought
as
that everyone
prior to
around
receiving
him,
the 10 rings and everything, or just in general?
Yeah, I'm talking in general.
In
I think-
general.
Okay.
I think he was really good, and he did what he was supposed to do. He engaged that me and always want to. But I thought overall, he was kind of like, he did his best to step up with giants, and like I'm gonna butcher the guy's name, but the actor who plays his father just like held his hand during every scene.
True.
His aunt, who's a
Michelle
legend.
Yeoh.
Oh, legend.
In
So amazing.
everything.
Yeah.
Held his hand. And, and do me wrong, he did a good job of trying to be up with these guys, but I just think he had the experience to
Michelle Yeoh just
go there.
Michelle Yeoh just has a presence about her
Absolutely.
in anything
True.
she's
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
I mean,
But do you think that it was like him as an actor or more the character?
I would say it's him.
Made him struggle.
I think it could be. I think it's him as an actor not giving us the character. I think that he didn't. And I think it comes with time. I think with like you look at Thor 1, even Thor 2. Thor didn't really get good until Ragnarok as far as the character goes. You like him in other movies and stuff, but he became a well-rounded figure after
he figured out the character by Ragnarok, which is I agree with
Captain
Pierre.
America. Like Captain
He
America
needs to figure
1.
that out.
Good.
Well, I really like Captain America, but let me ask.
But Winter
let me ask
Soldier
all of you
takes
guys
it to
this.
a whole nother level.
True. Let me ask all you guys whether or not you got this same feeling of the character of Shang-Chi. I really felt like
Damon Wayne,
either the character or the actor, but it really came off as a rich boy, woe is me type of character throughout the movie.
I saw it. I could see that.
I've never read the comic,
and
but
more like
I never read the comic either.
The storyline,
and I always, I don't know about you guys, but I always got that like fish out of water type of like feeling from him. That's why I kind of agree with Pierre that
he needs more time with the character.
It's there.
He needs more time.
The character needs to be tightened up, like you said, how Hemsworth got it in Ragnarok. Like now we have
that makes sense.
We have like a full model of like what Thor is.
True.
He needs to get to that because I feel the same way. I feel like he was just like he was a fish out of water the entire movie. He really had his held hand by
everyone. Cast member.
I feel like his
the actress,
Aquafina even held his hand. Like she made Katie her own.
Yeah,
like she did a good job.
But that's the one thing I would say about the movie is like that was the only thing that I really had a problem with was like the character needs to be tighter. The rest of the movie I thoroughly enjoyed. I think given the rest of the past movies of the MCU helped this movie become what it is for us to accept the otherworldly creatures that we saw and the dragon. Like we accepted that in the movie.
Yeah,
it's pretty out there.
Yeah,
very quickly.
You know what I mean?
Well,
wait,
we got to we got to.
It was done very well. Well, no, that's what I'm saying is like we believe it because a lot of that was already set up, and we can like because of all of the history, we can accept like so there is another dimension. So there is another world.
Okay,
like,
I was gonna say, but does the
it didn't
mom's
take away from the movie
hometown count as multiverse, or is it just another dimension?
So
because isn't there a difference between multiverse and dimensions though?
Yeah, I think it was another dimension.
But yeah, so when you look at it though, that village in the comics would be considered heaven. And then there's 6 other dimensions below it, which one of those other dimensions is where Iron Fist comes from.
Really?
Yeah, his actual village, that area that he's from, that gives him his powers, is from the dimension right below.
Oh, I did not know that.
The village. So
that almost makes me wish that they would bring back Iron Fist, just not the Netflix Iron Fist.
I do have a question for everyone, though. Random. Sorry.
Okay.
But how do you guys feel about Marvel essentially taking over Damian Wayne's character and Ra's al Ghul and the like all of that, like just saying like, hey, we're gonna make it a little better, we're gonna see what happens, and just beating DC to the punch again.
Okay, so as much as as much as I love DC, and from a comics perspective, I've always preferred DC to Marvel. From a movie perspective, they wouldn't
I actually like the
They-
art in DC better than Marvel, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, I honestly, the Ra's al Ghul that we got in Batman Begins was a joke compared to what he is in the comics.
Well, we got a close depiction from Batman Begins.
Oh, I thought you were about
Ra's al
to say
Ghul-
from
no.
in Shang-Chi. We had a close
Ra's
depiction
is
in
Ra's
Shang-Chi.
is not even close to what Liam Neeson's character is in the comics.
I'm not talking about Liam Neeson. I'm talking about who is it? Chow Yun Fat?
Mm,
No, not Chow Yun Fat.
Chow Yun Fat wasn't Ra's al
He,
Ghul.
he was like the pretend head of
the pretend.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, absolutely. And I think that's probably more of the look and stuff. But I now that you say that about Shang-Chi,
Makes you think about it, right?
I mean, but when you look at it though, a lot of Marvel's characters have been carbon copies of DC characters.
They both have
No,
stolen.
they both
have
They
stolen.
both
from each
It's
other.
flip
flip flop
other.
over the years.
So,
It's
I wanna talk about-
documented, and there are YouTube videos about it. Like no joke. I actually watched this because the funny thing is, I actually thought Deathstroke was a carbon copy of Deadpool, but it's the other way around.
it's the other way around. Yeah.
Right.
It's a lot of
Yeah,
Marvel's
that's a
popular
lot of
characters.
those. A lot of those.
Yes.
They copied each other throughout the years.
Yeah. Deathstroke is
Um,
kind of weird. He's got some bad backstory.
Yeah, it's
We don't want to talk
Um,
about it.
Can we talk about Ben Kingsley?
I was
So
so hoping for
good.
that.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Oh my god! As soon as they brought him in and whatever, and just like
It was a good twist.
That was
I'd
that was
love
the
having
one thing
Trevor-
I was really hoping from the movie was like, please, like if they show a grave, or if he's alive, like just like close that chapter because I want to know, especially from
But
that one shot.
but Ben didn't drop a pin or at all between Iron Man 3's Trevor and this Trevor. It was just perfect transition,
Yeah,
constant, and even to have that type of feel with him when his character Trevor is not even drunk is so good.
yeah.
And then to see him in All Hail the King, where he's like trying to be the tough Mandarin,
Yeah,
and
right.
then turn around and be like the softie. But I mean, that's
I still didn't understand the faceless creature though. What is that?
Which
What is the face-
creature? Which
That's
one?
the new Pokemon.
Whatever you call it, like Marvin or something. The with the
Morris.
4 wings.
Yeah,
You know
Morris.
the little headless
Morris.
dog.
Yeah,
Morris.
he had no
Yeah.
face.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know what that is.
And Aquafina was like, "Why doesn't he have a face?" And Trevor's like, "He's very emotional about that."
When the Mandarin, the true Mandarin, or rather Racial Ghul, said the whole, the whole U.S. was brought to its knees by a
Yeah.
fruit. Like
Right.
Right.
that was the quality where it was like, that's a good tie back. That's a good
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look
And
at
what's
you.
funny
Like,
is,
it's
like,
like didn't even
he's-
touch on what I can do across the
Well, and
world.
he talks about how they appropriated him, and I actually went back and watched Iron Man 3, and there is subtle references to everything they talked about within Iron
is
Man
there?
3. Yeah, about the
Okay, I have to check that
appropriation
out.
of
I love how
of the
Marvel's
10
like,
rings.
we'll take advantage of that. It was
Yeah.
an accident.
Yeah.
We'll take advantage.
And, granted the characters in the rings are different in Iron Man 3, which
Yeah.
Marvel's come out and said they fixed it to make it actually accurate for
That's did you love
Shang-Chi?
digital distribution? They can go
Right.
back and just be like,
Yeah.
but
"Now watch it again."
but it was like there's just enough hints, like kind of that they've appropriated this character, this persona, so to speak, and yeah, it's kind of entertaining now going back and watching. But like, dude, how the hell did Trevor even pull that off? 'Cause, but I want to say is, where was some of that that artistry and fight sequences in Mortal Kombat? Because his sister with a kunai
Oh.
just
was amazing.
Yeah,
was
but
fantastic.
the
We
thing
don't
is,
need to talk about
uh,
Mortal Kombat.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's rough. But
We're talking about the newest one, right?
yes.
Okay.
but
Um,
the other
I
thing
mean,
is
there's
like
many
the
bad ones to
main-
choose.
the main actor from Shang-Chi,
Timu?
he's also trained as a stunt guy. He's best friends with like this stunt crew that he does TikToks with all the time.
Mhm.
So he's trained.
Okay.
Yeah. So he has I don't know how far of a background, but he has some sort of background in stunts.
And I was telling Jerry when we were kind of watching it, is like, I never realized just how much I've missed the elegance of Chinese martial arts.
I completely agree. Because
Mhm.
we were just talking about like, oh man, remember when like Crouching Tiger came out, or House of a Thousand Daggers, Hero, you know, like kind of like that Jet Li era when he made epics like almost once a year. Man, those are some great movies, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a really good. It was
unlike The Great Wall.
So what was the most disappointing thing of the movie to you guys?
I feel like while the story was well paced and it was a good story, it was still like 80% was predictable out of the story.
Because it was a first movie. It was an establishing movie. Yeah.
As soon as it got to the point where it needs to be like, oh, we need a single shot to end this guy before he devours the dragon's soul, it's up to Shang-Chi's best friend, who's been shooting a bow and arrow for days.
For a day.
I'm
sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's just bam.
Yeah.
I am sorry.
Save the entire world. Didn't have to do anything.
I was like, he's going to be like, that she had a day. What the hell?
Yeah. It was just like, yeah, exactly. It's just like, okay, as soon as that came up as like, oh, we need somebody to hit it. Okay, here's Aquafina, here's the master. You know the master's just gonna die and in 5 seconds, and then it's up to me. I'm gonna do this. Just
I feel like they didn't know what to do with her character after it transitioned
to
the other world. Yeah.
The other world. Yeah. And I feel like what they should have done is, you know, really establish, because she was an American, Chinese American, like they made it a big point,
like hardcore Chinese American,
to say that, no, we're American, mom, like da, 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 like I don't, it's this, I love my job, I love being me, whoever. They should have given her like they had that car scene.
See, that's what I was
gonna some kind of other scene like that to push it into.
I was gonna think like instead of there being
there and like have her do something. I don't know.
I was actually thinking like instead of there being a river, it was maybe more of a rock road, and then she kind of drives and like does her thing to get him to his father and have a fight scene. But yeah, I agree. It's she had an establishing scene. She had an establishing scene of her talent, essentially, like her saving grace talent, which was driving.
Just short-lived, very short-lived.
Yeah, it was very short-lived.
And you never got anything else from it.
Now she's an archer. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was kind of a letdown. And that was definitely like a predictable movie moment when she's shooting the final arrow.
I mean, her Robin Hood moment?
The Robin Hood moment. Thank you. Yes.
I mean, honestly, like for me though, that sequence, right, when they're showing the arrow going up and hitting the darkness, right, it was almost a shot-for-shot replica of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Like the way they shot they shot the camera angle
like
going up.
The
on
cinematic
the
was like if you put it side by side, it's just even the same length.
Pretty close.
You just have it.
But no, I think my one disappointing thing in all of it is there was no explanation on why there was a widow there. So you guys didn't catch it. It's one of the actual widows from Black Widow that's in the cage fighting the guy that's got extremis.
I didn't watch Black Widow.
I didn't catch that. No.
So
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, in the scene, she's the one
in the main arena or in one of the side ones while they're walking up.
In one of the side ones as they're walking up, she's fighting one of the soldiers that still has extremist in him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So that's one of the widows.
That's a pretty obscure, like I would say that's an Easter egg, if anything.
Yeah,
but more so is what is Wong and what's Wong doing there?
He's getting some money on the side, man.
Yeah.
I mean, but at the
Yeah.
same time, it's like
because they kind of played it off like it was like a whole show thing, since he knew the guy that he was fighting with
him
like
and
really well.
Abomination
took him back to
were
his
like
cell.
in on it.
If you look at that, he took him back to his
But
cell. Like
that's the
he's
whole
just like, hey, we're
point
gonna do
is-
some money. We'll get some money on your books.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I definitely think they should have shown, not told, because they didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Like they didn't explain it.
I feel like
Yeah,
you'll
I
get
would
an
like to have-
explanation from No Way Home. I think you'll get more
I
of an
would have-
explanation.
like to understand like where Abomination, all of a sudden they're now fitting Abomination into this whole sequence, and why
Yeah.
Wong is on a semi buddy type thing with him, where that all came from.
Or
Yeah. So
or
to
he took him under like ward, like he's watching over him.
We'll find
Because-
it out in the
yeah,
next
we'll find
Disney
out.
Plus.
Yeah.
And then
Do we think Wong deserves his own Disney Plus show or movie?
yes,
I love
Hell
Wong.
yeah,
I think
Wong's
that
awesome, dude.
actor is amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look
Jason,
him
would
up.
you
That's
watch a
terrible.
Disney Plus
Don't-
show if it was Wong?
Don't worry, that
it
show's
was
gonna
Wong?
happen. That show's gonna happen in about a month and a half. Don't worry.
But
about
would
it.
you watch it though, Jason? Would you
No.
watch it?
No, because
But it's
Wong.
Wong.
dude, like,
Dang
like
it.
I'm
Benedict
saying, man.
Wong, which is it's crazy that the last name is Wong. Benedict Wong.
As soon as,
All right,
soon as
Benedict
what if's
Wong.
done,
Yep.
the next week you're gonna see Wong, whatever his subtitled title is gonna be.
so real quick, guys, with everything that's getting ready to come out in the next like 6 weeks, before we lead into actually having some really decent movies for November, December, right? You've got Kina, you've got Alan Wake, Death Stranding Director's Cut, Far Cry 6, Guardians of the Galaxy, Metroid Dread, Mario Party All Stars, just to name a few. What are we all looking forward to the most?
I have a good quarter of those already pre-ordered.
Games
you do.
or movies?
These are all
Games.
Games. I've got Kenna already pre-ordered,
Yeah, me too.
and I'm
Uh,
trying. I'm so hard at trying to get Ghost of Tsushima done. before
That's
I
already
get
done.
his-
I'm
I'm
actually
still
on the
exploring.
I've been on the fence about pre-ordering Canon only because I want it on PC, but I'm a little against Epic Games. Not out of the company, just out of convenience with how my
Well,
setup is.
Epix is
to
going to
be
be getting
honest.
$30 for me because I'm going to get Alan Wake too.
Okay. Is
And
it
I've
not
got
going
my-
on Steam? But you can't do Steam. No, you can do Steam on Mac. You can do Steam on Mac.
I'm going to get it on my PS5.
I
That
already
thing's
have
supposed to
I
be-
already have Death Stranding, Far Cry 6,
Okay.
Saints Row, Horizon Forbidden West. Kina's already pre-ordered and ready
Don't
to
you have
download.
Guardians?
Guardians, the collector's edition.
Did
Really? You went collector's
pre-order-
edition.
Yeah, I did, man. I want that steel case, bro.
Did you get
All
Metroid?
right.
I did not get Metroid. I'm gonna wait on that.
Oh, so you're going to let me be the guinea pig.
Well, yeah, this time.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's not like it
Finally.
was any question that you were not going to get it.
Yeah,
There's,
no
there's
doubt.
no
I mean,
question.
come on, man. I mean, the moment the trailer dropped, you were like,
Exactly. There's no
Pre-ordered.
question that you would not get it. There's no thought of
Which,
it that it would
by the
ever
way,
happen.
That is courtesy of Theo,
Yeah.
and you can get it on displate.com.
Sponsor us display.
Um,
As
right.
you can see
please.
behind me, there's
Yeah.
some displays right there.
They
please.
can't see my wall right there with my other displays.
give us
Um,
access to your limited edition display. They're awesome. Anyways, yeah.
Yes, they are.
So, with that, what have we been playing lately, leading up into all this shenanigans that are coming out? Jason,
I've
you've been playing. Jason's been playing some mahjong.
Dude,
Yes.
you have no idea. I have been addicted. I blame my friend.
That is super
Again.
interesting. I like that. I've
No,
always
I
wanted
blame-
to learn.
I blame my friend. He's on here too on Twitch, DJ So Jeff. I blame him every time because when we get together, we always get a different board game or we get a different game. And he's been playing mahjong with him and his girlfriend and his family. He got me start playing it. Got my wife start playing it. So I'm like all in right now on mahjong. Like
Yeah, because it's the legit mahjong, not that silly digital pair up
Yeah,
the items
it's
in
not
order to
not
clear
the
the
mahjong
board.
solitaire. It's the actual like Joy Luck Club mahjong where you're just
I
like,
love that you just
Oh,
said
I
that,
love-
Jason.
Wow.
I love
Great
that movie.
reference.
yo,
Good
dude.
job.
But that's
Old
what it
school
feels
reference,
like,
baby.
man.
I love
like
that one.
I am seriously just playing there. We're just playing there. Like a couple of us are drinking and we're just like chit chatting as we're playing, and we're just like,
Did you guys notice 3 actresses from Joy Luck Club in this movie? In the Shang-Chi movie? Or two actresses from Joy
I
Luck
think
Club.
2, yeah.
Yeah, we're in the
but
movie.
I didn't notice that.
I have been addicted to mahjong. I've been playing online, and I've been playing physically if my friend is free, if Jeff is free, and I'm like,
It's a fun game.
Now I just picture Jason in like one of those back alley,
dude,
like
back out with a
like-
cigarette and a beer, like
yeah,
ready
everything's
to
just
go,
like
you know?
Yes.
this
I love
underground, and he's got like this nice suit and everything, hair all back in a little man bun, got the good clean
The sleeves,
beard and everything.
the
Oh, I
sleeves
can see it right
pushed
now.
up.
Looks so good. Looks so good.
Kind of like Cowboy Bebop.
So awesome.
Oh, very
Exactly.
Spike-like.
Yes,
Yeah.
that suit. Oh, that
By
would
the
look so
way-
good on Jason.
by
That
the
suit would
way-
look so good on him.
I know we don't talk about it, but yo, I am so looking forward to the Cowboy Bebop Netflix.
Oh,
I am
looks
too.
Him too.
good.
I'm gonna-
I'm really intrigued to see it.
John Cho
I'm
looks
gonna-
really good at it.
I'm gonna watch the anime before it comes out.
Yeah,
Ah, boy.
I'll
like,
actually commit
you
to that.
should.
Ah,
You should,
boy.
but at the same time, too,
I'm
you're,
sorry,
you're gonna know
what?
that Ed is not gonna be there.
I'm
But
not a huge.
Matt's not a big anime
I'm
guy.
not a big anime guy.
But you're a fan of good things. Like
I mean,
it's
Pierre,
like
Pierre, me and Theo, like-
required.
I mean, it's a pretty
required.
solid
like,
argument right there.
But me, Theo, and Diddy also had this little conversation. Like, I can't get
That
into
we
One
did.
Piece because it is like a bajillion. It's like 1,000 episodes long.
I'm with
and-
you. I don't like
The,
One Piece.
that was like a
1,000th
2-hour
episode hasn't hit yet, and it will happen this year.
Yeah,
It will
That's-
happen in
God.
October.
that's insane. 1,000 episodes. I can't. Like, I thought I was going hard with Detective Conan, but man, One
Oh,
Piece is
you
just-
like
If it-
Conan?
Yo, heck yeah, man. That's
It
why.
was the first new century in 100 years. No, I really liked Conan. I'm just you never seen Cowboy Bebop?
I'm not a big. I've never been a big
Who
anime
hurt
fan.
you?
I mean, I do remember and I do like Akira and Vampire Hunter D, but I just never got into anime shows. I just never really did.
It's a
Jason and Pierre, you
miniseries.
can
It's a
either agree with me or disagree, but I feel like, Matt, if you end up, which you should, end up liking Cowboy Bebop, I
When
think
he
I feel
likes
like I feel like the exact next thing that you should watch is Samurai Champloo.
What?
Samurai
Yes.
Champloo. Yes.
I think you should watch something to like change the palette and then watch Samurai.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But,
Okay.
Bebop
But I'm
for
I'm
sure.
with you. Samurai Shampoo is also a really good anime.
Yeah.
But
I have no
Cowboy
idea what all
Bebop,
these
Matt,
are. Yeah, yeah.
Matt, come on, Matt. That should be a
Yeah.
whole show. You guys should do a whole thing on like Matt's never seen this. Let's watch this episode.
It is really good. And actually, Pierre
Oh.
just got me into a new anime that I'm trying out. Is the Hero Academia.
My hero.
Yes.
My hero.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I
My
just
Hero Academia.
I've been because of our talk with Darren, I started reading the manga so that way I get the alternative of the story from the anime.
Oh, sweet.
Yes.
So
But yeah.
Theo, what you been playing?
I actually haven't been playing too much. I have been playing Destiny a little bit with the new season, which I've been mildly enjoying. Other than that, nothing really. I've been getting more into reading manga again, trying to get back into increasing the skills on drawing. So I've been watching some more tutorials and stuff like that and trying to get back at
Nice.
that.
Nice.
That's
Okay.
cool. Congratulations.
Cool.
Thanks.
Let's see here. So I finished Ghost of Tsushima. I've been knocking the door a little on
Wait,
Control.
Jerry, you finished the game?
Ew, bro, really? We're gonna bring that back
Hey,
out
I
too.
didn't know. I thought.
I mean-
there was the cake. Where's the balloon?
I definitely have
didn't
to.
know.
I have to give it to
When
Jerry.
When you
He
finish a game,
finishes
it's a
more games than
special
I do.
moment. Like everyone, you know what? This one's for you, Jerry.
Ew. You know what? I don't accept it. I don't want it.
Jerry, if it makes you feel any better, I feel like hell will freeze over the day that I actually finish another game.
No, you will, dude. No, you will.
When?
But yeah, you know,
You're supposed to be streaming God of War.
I'm trying
That's
to be
true.
optimistic.
That's true.
Yeah. Start God of War, and we will. I will join, and we will finish it. But yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I finish games. Anyways, yeah, finished Ghost of Tsushima, the DLC. What else have I been playing? Yeah, I've been knocking at the door a little on Control, and I tried Just Cause. It's just
Oh, I could never get into Just Cause.
you know what?
Cause.
I already like.
Oh, which one?
4.
Like the first one? Okay.
No. Even 4, and it was just, you know, those kind of games. Like you got to get a taste for, and like I only have a taste for Saints Row. Really, I can finish those games.
Okay, I never played
Anything
either,
similar to it.
but I always
just
felt like
can't.
Saints Row and Just Cause was really close to each other.
They are
style-wise, aren't they?
That's why I just can't. I couldn't get into Just Cause because
Okay.
I mean I'm too used to Saints Row, and I love that franchise. I finished those games, but you can't really deviate because like they tend to get a little repetitive in like the missions, side missions, you know, what you can do. So I tried it. It was okay. I will stick with Saints Row.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
But Matt, what about you?
So more of MLB The Show.
Ooh,
How's the season going?
Yeah.
I have now extended my lead over the Dodgers back out to 3.5 games.
Hey.
Nothing like walking into Chavez Ravine and putting a mud hole into the Dodgers at their home stadium to put that out. So yeah,
it's make believe.
Sports,
Right.
That's good.
Well, hold on.
That's a good thing.
Oh my god.
Hold on. I want to give some shout out to my boys because
Not
they
patronizing at all,
they figured out how to win some ball games lately. And
Oh, nice.
yeah, I mean, we'll be lucky if we hit 500 for the season though. But you know, they are actually beating winning teams right now that are in the playoff hunt. So it's
There
just
you
kind of
go.
entertaining. And then Ghost of Tsushima, you know,
Nice.
getting through that, just exploring it and just enjoying the time. Like we all knew, half my time is freaking in photo mode while I'm playing that game. So
And I can only imagine how distracted you get because like the island
God.
is just
I see some of these
like
shots. I'm like,
like one site after one site is just like so unique
Yeah.
and weird and like
yep.
just
So would you
looks
say
so
like
cool.
75% of your game time is photo mode and the other 25% is progress?
I'd put it more maybe 70-30.
Oh,
Maybe 60-40.
okay. Still pretty good.
But
All right.
Yeah.
He
So,
knows.
yeah.
He knows though. That's good.
How about Pierre?
so
Pierre, what you been playing?
Actually, so I'm not cool like you guys. I don't have a PS5.
Me neither.
Wah,
Don't worry.
wah.
There's
Pierre.
Jason.
Don't worry,
Jason,
man.
Jason.
me and you.
Yeah. It must be something in California, man. Like it's
Right?
all those bots.
Exactly.
Jerry got his before he left Cali. So what's your excuse? Oh wait, because Jerry didn't tell you they had him in stock.
Ew, I swear,
Jerry,
man.
yeah, and Jerry
how many
pre-ordered his.
times do I have to like redeem myself? How many times have I told Jason like
Long
every
time, dude.
ugh,
Long time.
never
Yeah.
gonna live that down.
Never.
But I
I
have
still
been
feel bad
playing. What have I been playing? I've been playing Arena here or there.
Nice.
I think Matt will appreciate this. I cracked open my 3DS
Oh,
and
Woohoo!
I started
Ooh.
playing again. I already beat it. I beat it a while ago, but Fire Emblem.
Hey!
Oh, there you go. Awakening.
playing
Okay.
that through again.
Nice.
I feel like I needed a tactical RPG, and I haven't had a good one in a long time.
Yeah.
And that one was one that I loved. So I was like, I have to play this again. I want to play this one more time. So I'm like halfway through that again.
Sweet.
I've been looking at PC games, so maybe
Yes.
Theo can give me some ideas. I got
Okay, Jason is just going to be
pretty good one.
it's free. That's Jason's stick. Is
it
for
free? Yeah.
games.
Which is
Sir.
fair. Which is
sir.
perfectly fair.
I mean, like, there's
Perfectly
no
fair.
commitment to the game if it's free. It's like, yo, you know what? I'm
I mean, even the free PC games are still better than the Xbox Live Gold. So
sir.
Oof.
That's very true. Agreed.
So
You guys hate that Xbox so bad.
No,
We don't
no,
hate the
we
Xbox.
didn't
We
so
just hate
bad.
the Xbox Gold.
Okay,
I think
that's
it's
fair.
justified
Game
hate.
of Gold is
Yeah.
That's fair.
No,
like
So,
it
the
is not. It
Xbox
is not
fine.
$80 of games anymore. Like it is maybe like 40. I'll give
Yeah.
you 40. 50. I'll give you 50. But not
So it's kind of
80.
nice that we've got Pierre here tonight. Because
It's always nice when we have Pierre.
Well, he's going to be kind of put front and center because
Yes.
this week, as a matter of fact, today, we have launched our new website.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
look how sexy that is.
So we have left Squarespace for our listeners that have and followers that have been following the website since we started it, gone to read the articles. We are moving in a little bit different direction now as a podcast. So we have gone with a platform that is more driven for a podcast. So for those of you that are tuning into our show tonight live on Twitch and have never gone check out any of our episodes, first, thank you for hopping in and checking us out tonight. But if you can head on over to the crashinggamenight.com and you can check out some of our older content. So
I like it.
you are able to subscribe right to your favorite podcast platform right from the site. So we can take you right to all the different major platforms that we are on. You'll find all of our social channels, including our TikTok, right here as well, which we are going to be making more TikToks and stuff like that. And we have all of our episodes are already integrated right online. You'll start seeing that you can just click right on into the episode. Not only will you be able to play the episode on a player that's going to be right there at the bottom and be able to check out the rest of the website, but you can click in every individual episode, and our YouTube playback is right there. So you have the video on demand and the audio playback all right there.
You can see all our silly faces.
All our silly faces. And where I say that Pierre is going to be front and center is that Pierre actually designed our caricatures, so to speak. So you can go right on over to the meet our team and see all of our alternate characters.
I freaking love
that. And some of our favorite games and whatnot. So this is now absolutely live. The other nice thing is, guys, is you can leave us a voicemail right on the website now.
That's very
so
cool.
we no longer have to have anything integrated. You can just click right on over to send us a voice message, or you can use the contact us and send us an email. And should you want to support the podcast, we also have our fan store. You can click right on there and head on over to our merch store. But yeah, this is now live. We took it live this morning.
Woo-hoo.
Looking good, baby. Looking good.
So with that,
fancy.
So Pierre, why don't you
What
let
have you been
listeners
playing,
and watchers know
GGMTG.
If you guys like if you like Magic and you like Commander podcasts, you can check us out at Good Game MTG. That's pretty much.
Or if you like nice sultry voices, listen to.
That's
Pierre.
not me. Maybe Mark has a more of a baritone, but not this high pitched voice.
Hey, so before we go to Pierre, like amongst your commanders, like obviously you have to have a few. Which one's the one that you like playing the most? Your go-to commander.
Right now, my go-to, I have two. I actually have one that I just was playing last night. Let's see. Garth One-Eyed.
Okay.
Is been
So
one
Prism?
I've been playing lately. He's 5 color, yeah.
Prism. Okay.
But my go-tos are, I have 2 5 color decks that I like playing. I have a Ramos Super Friends deck.
Oh,
And
dang.
I have a.
I feel like that's very hard to build.
Yeah,
It's super easy.
it's actually easy because it is.
I can hold your hand. And honestly, for $40, you can have a commander deck. That's customized.
True.
That's customized.
Like I'm not even gonna lie,
Yeah,
with
that's
Theo
true.
and Matt's old cards, you can build one.
Totally.
Oh, yeah.
And I know you have some cards around. Just find them. You good.
and none.
I don't have. I can't really move my camera, but there's this pile over here of old cards that I still need to get rid
Girl,
of.
I can't really move the camera because I don't want people to know that I have this piled cards over here.
This or like how awful my room is here.
My commander of choice was Flip Nissa.
Okay,
Oh,
no, that's
yeah,
cool.
that's right.
You went mono red?
Oh no! Flip
No,
Nissa.
green.
Oh, Nissa.
Nissa.
I went-
Nissa.
It was
Right.
all
Green.
it was
The land
all
matters.
elves. It was
The flip
no,
one with
no, it was the one where she was
Yeah.
the elf as a legendary creature. She was an elf. When the lands hit, and I had 6 lands,
Land
she
matters.
flipped and became the planeswalker.
Yeah.
It
And
was
then
just
she
nice
has the
having
ability
a-
of +1, reveal the top card if it's a land,
Yep.
put it on the battlefield.
Yep.
If not,
Okay.
it goes to your hand. Yeah.
That's why,
Yep.
yep, that's why land matters. Yep.
Look at that. Look at that.
But,
Jerry's already caught up. He's all look at that.
It
He's
was-
like
I got
a
it.
magic player. He's little magic man.
It was
Magic
nice always
man.
having a
Magic man.
with that, folks. I want to thank everybody for crashing game night tonight with us tonight. As always, like I mentioned, thank you for supporting us, hopping on, at least giving us a initial watch or initial listen. Please make sure to head on over to Crashing Game Night, hit that subscribe button to whatever platform you want to follow us on: YouTube, Twitch, Apple, Spotify, Stitcher, all the shenanigans. We'll also have the video up, videos up on YouTube after the fact. But thank you guys. It means a lot to us, especially those that are outside of the US that do tune into us. The fact that in this chaotic world over the last year and a half now, coming up on almost 2 years, unfortunately, that we can at least bring some semblance of laughter, joy to you guys. That's what makes this all worth it. So thank you. And in these times, guys, just please be excellent to each other. Stay frosty.
Hey, that's right to all the listeners, all the viewers, all the fans. Oh, it's so nice to say that. Fans. Oh, I feel so importante. Just kidding. We're not. We're all equal. We're all the same. We all got to spread the love. Once again, guys, show your support for the Black Lives Matter movement. Stop that Asian hate and support your LGBTQ plus communities. Please, if you see anything, record it. If you see someone that needs a little help, lend a hand, and let's just try and be there for each other and get through this with each other. All right, spread the love. Okay. Thank you.
On top of the spreading the love, spread the word for getting vaccinated, Again, every week that I'm here, I don't know if Theo was the one that brought y'all up to speed, but please, if you have the ability to get vaccinated, I wish we could say we are out the woods again, but we keep going in and out of that dark cave, and we need to just buckle up, get vaccinated. We have multiple variants going around now, and it's easy as just getting the vaccine, social distance, mask up. We've been doing it for, I think, or almost at the 2-year anniversary. So,
Yeah.
Please, another couple months of masking up, being social distant. Vaccines are out and about. They're well for what is it, like 8 and up now, or 10 and up?
12 and up.
12 and up. So please, it's safe for 12 and up. You will get vaccinated, please. It's going to help everybody in the end. It's saving all of our people that are on the front lines as well. Thank you out there. Just want to shout out again.
And it's super easy to get them. Lots of places are doing walk-ins now because it's openly available.
Frankincense is doing walk-ins.
Yes.
Even Target.
Yeah.
Frankincense is doing
Frankincense.
Wow.
Frankincense
has
has a
Dang.
full-on vaccine place
Yeah.
inside it. Yeah.
That
Shout
is
out to our
brilliant.
favorite Cali place. Frankincense.
Good on
Yeah.
frankincense. Yes.
So
Yeah.
you
Good
can
on them.
literally go anywhere and you'd be able to get vaccinated. So please.
That's impressive.
Yeah, very impressive. But please let's get that vaccination record up for the
Yeah.
US, if not the world, for all you out there as well. Please,
If you can get it.
if you can get
Yep.
it, please do so.
Pierre,
Right?
thank you so much for joining us tonight. It was such a blast. We definitely need to do some MTG.
Yeah.
all
Always
those-
welcome back on the couch, by the way. you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, baby.
Yep.
You got to get that Pierre butt print in that couch there.
That's a promise. I'd like to.
Yes,
Overall,
please.
I'd like to
Yes.
thank you guys. Thank you for allowing me to come on and be crazy and have a good time with you guys. You guys are always awesome.
Yeah,
And it's great listening to you every week. That's the best thing about this show. I feel like you're no matter where you are in the world, you feel like you have that game group that you can kick back with and have a good opportunity and kind of have a good
Thank
game
you.
night.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Unintended.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
So yeah.
Well, to all those listening and all those watching, thanks for joining us. Till next time, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.
Good night, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.